My name is Martin Chandler. I'm a human enhancement drug researcher based at the Centre for Public Health at Liverpool John Moores University. The development of the NICE guidance with a focus on anabolic steroid users and needle exchange is hopefully going to overcome some of the problems encountered by a great many services where steroid users and users of associated drugs make up the great majority of their client base, but actually the commissioners aren't interested in funding services for them, despite the recognised prevalence of HIV in this group based on the HPA work. Many commissioners say, well, we don't provide services for steroid users, we provide service for opiate users, and as such many services struggle to meet even the basic needs of this group. An increased focus on this group, since they are in many cases the largest client base, and in many other cases they're growing to be the largest proportion of the client base for specific services. Hopefully this is going to lead to the development of services that are appropriate to their needs, which is a lot more than just needle exchange. There's other healthcare work that can be done with this group in the same way that we do with opiate injectors. But there's also a lot of harm reduction work we can do, looking at their motivations for use, looking at moving people away from their drug use. In many cases where needle exchanges are reporting people coming in who have never used anabolic steroids before. You get endless reports of somebody walking in and saying, here's a bunch of steroids I've just bought, I don't know what to do with them, what do I do with them? And in that case, that's an amazing intervention point for somebody to step in and say, well look, do you really want to start injecting yourself with stuff that you don't really know what this stuff is, you don't really know what it's going to do to you? Do you really want to do this? Let's look at some other options for achieving your goals, which don't necessarily involve this drug use. But if we don't start enhancing the services that we provide for them, then there is no reason for them to go to needle exchange, and they won't engage with other healthcare practitioners. And with anecdotal information coming through that we have an increased number of users and that their kind of average age is starting to drop, it's all the more important for us to engage with them now before that process gets too far down that line and we end up with a lot of very much younger users who are not engaging with healthcare in any way, who are not getting good advice either on their drug use or their training or their diet or any of the other things, and potentially end up in quite serious issues, with quite serious health issues.